General Shwe announced that free and fair elections will be held in Burma at the end of a United Solidarity and Development Association conference, also known as USDA, last week. USDA is an organization created by the military junta. This is not the first time the military government has promised a free and fair election. In 1990, the military junta leaders stated a free and fair election in Burma. However, the real winning party was not transferred the power. During the 1990 elections in Burma, the National League of Democracy, NLD, won more than 80% of the vote in Burma. They won by a landslide, yet the military failed to acknowledge NLD's victory. The military junta never handed over the government to NLD. Instead, the government arrested NLD's members of parliament and kept the leader of NLD, Aung San Suu Kyi, under further house arrest.
During the 1990 elections, the military leaders gave their promise and they ignored their promise. It's not going to be a free and fair elections until there are rules and regulations in the election process.
People say that the military junta and General Shwe have to prove their word that the 2010 elections would be a fair one. Ubo Latint, the exiled foreign minister of the National Coalition Government of the Union of Burma, NCGUB, says that there are regulations that need to be made public in the election process, such as how long each party is given to campaign, the release of political prisoners, and other registration rules.
They just keep saying, but there is no action. Burmese people are demanding to free Aung San Suu Kyi. ASEAN is demanding to release all political prisoners. There needs to be implementation before elections.
Analysts say that there is no general agreement on what makes the 2010 elections fair and legitimate. Dr. David Steinberg, a professor of Asian Studies at Georgetown University and author of countless books and articles on Burma, says the 2010 elections is still open for interpretation.
Everybody uses that phrase free and fair, but they don't define what it means. And the differences in the people's definition are very important.
Both Steinberg and Ubo Latint are uncertain of what the future holds for Burma.
Burma lost the golden opportunity in 1990. In 2010, if there is a free and fair elections, it will be a good opportunity for the Burmese people. But we are just concerned that 2010 elections will turn out like the 1990 elections.
At the same time, there is some hope there. In other countries, I've talked to people who have been under legislatures that have been, let's say, repressive. And I remember a Korean farmer telling me, he said, yes, we know that this is a problem with this government, and we know this is a problem with our legislature. But at least I have somebody I can go to and complain that the bridge has not been fixed or the road is bad, somebody local who will be responsible. And that is a step forward. So I am not optimistic about the short-range issues, but in the longer run, I think the election is an important event.
Although there is skepticism surrounding the 2010 elections in Burma, there are some people who remain optimistic. People around the world are hoping for a democracy to be established in Burma, and the 2010 elections puts Burma on a political path towards a hopeful future. For Voice of America, I'm Kaylin.